This is Daily Blast Live. We're talking about what you're talking about.
It's because everyone's talking about this.
Always live, always real, always unpredictable.
I think that's taking it to another level.
Yeah. Log on and join our live conversation.
He said this as we were coming on TV.
DBL starts right now.
3, 2. Welcome to Daily Blast Live. It's Wednesday, June 19th. We are live and we're talking about what you're talking about. Right now I'm here with Erica and Brandon. I'm Jeff. Let's get to it, guys. Tonight, celebrities are rallying behind former Disney star Bella Thorne. This all comes after Whoopi Goldberg called her out for taking nude photos. Watch what she said on The View.
Once you take that picture, it goes into the cloud, and it's available to any hacker who wants it. And if you don't know that in 2019, that this is an issue, I'm sorry, your age does not, you don't get to do that.
And this all started over the weekend when Bella was hacked and blackmailed over nude photos. She ended up posting them herself on Twitter, and Bella isn't letting Whoopi get away with it. Watch what she said.
Shame on you, Whoopi. Shame on you. And shame on you for putting that public opinion just out there like that, for every young girl to think that they're disgusting for even taking a photo like that.
But now Bella is posting messages from other celebrities showing their support for her, like this message from actress Lucy Hale. She says she's proud of her for speaking up, and actress Dove Cameron tweeted, sexuality is part of being human, but judgment and objectification is not. Whoopi Goldberg, please be better.
You know, okay, so this is interesting because it's the case of two people doing the same thing and with very different results. Now, Whoopi Goldberg has a role on The View, and she's kind of the mom. You know, out of everybody who's sitting there, she would be the most or least likely to do something like this. But that's the reason why there's a panel discussion. It's not important for one person to be fair and balanced. It's important for the table to be fair and balanced.
Right.
But I also find it interesting that it's Bella Thorne, because the only reason why I knew who she was after the deadly California mudslides, when she tweeted that she was upset that there was so much traffic because she couldn't get to her boyfriend's performance in time. And then Rob Lowe tweeted back at her and said, sorry, we'll try to move the dead faster because 14 people lost their lives. So I think anytime you're given a platform and you just willy-nilly continue to talk like we do here, you're going to say some things that people aren't going to like, and people are going to call you out for it. Do I think that it means that's exactly who you are all the time? Absolutely not. But it's interesting that this is the same woman when she's made a misstep herself.
But now that someone says something about her, now she's crying and she's, oh, shame on you. I just look at both sides of it, whether you get the text from the friend that's showing empathy, or Whoopi's comments that's kind of not so much chastising you, but telling you, you know, shame on you, you're doing something wrong. All that is social media comments.
Right.
That's all it is. You're going to get positive social media comments, negative social media comments on whatever it is that you post. So I think that she overreacted for sure when it came to this. And I'm on Whoopi's side. You know, once you put something in the cloud,
yeah, we have to be more vigilant, I should say, in 2019. But let's not forget about the victim in this case, Bella, and who the attacker is, the hackers.
But the FBI is looking into that. They have an ongoing investigation on this particular hacker. They're going to find justice for her. So we're not saying anything he did was right. We're not condoning that. But I'm just saying, like, just stop.
Right, I hear both sides, too. I hear both sides. All right, guys, right now, reality TV star Melissa Rycroft is making headlines for this photo. She posted this saying she's sick after a trip to the Dominican Republic. The caption reads, I've been put on a liquid diet and given meds for my severe cramping. No official word on what caused her to fall ill, and this all comes after another tourist died after traveling to the DR. These stories have been dominating the headlines for weeks. The U.S. State Department says at least 9 American tourists have died after falling ill, and dozens more have gotten sick in the past year. Here's 5 of those people who have passed away. Some think it might be from tainted alcohol. In many recent cases, the victims drank from the minibar before they died. Others are blaming pesticides because there are less regulations outside of the U.S. But before you guys hit the panic button, we need to point out some statistics. The State Department says an average of 19 people die in the Dominican Republic a year, with an average of 2.7 million Americans visiting the country annually. It's still scary. I mean, it's a low number, but it's like, do you want to roll the dice with your family and test that theory?
Right. It's a low number, but at the same time, those were 9 healthy individuals who all of a sudden just suddenly died after drinking from the minibar or vacationing in the Dominican Republic. And I don't want to, I understand why we're showing that it's 9 versus 2.7 million visitors, because we don't want to have, mass panic.
Exactly.
But we do want to have people travel with some degree of vigilance. And the idea that you're playing Russian roulette with a minibar, I mean, the first thing I do is go to the minibar. So it's the fact that people have died from that is very alarming.
Yeah, but Erica, it's a 1 in however many million chance it is about getting from a shark attack, but people still go out in the water. So I don't, it's just one of those things where it's it may not happen to you if you go.
But here's the thing: if you go into the ocean and there's a shark in the ocean, you know there's going to be a shark in the ocean.
Yeah.
Likely. But when you're going to a hotel, especially since it's been so many different ranges of 4-star, 5-star, there is no rhyme or reason. So you just don't know when your last drink is your last drink.
Agreed. Yeah, and I think the DR depends on tourism heavily. So they need to do some toxicology reports, find out why this is happening, so things could kind of get back to normal, because I think they rely on that income.
And one of the people that died, they said that it kind of looks like a cover-up with the autopsy. They're sort of trying really hard to try and get their body flown back to the United States so they can have an autopsy here. So I don't know if we're going to hear anything about the cause of death for a while.
I hope we do, though. I hope they get that settled. All right, guys, if you missed it, Taylor Swift and Katy Perry have finally settled their feud. They made the big announcement in Taylor's new video for You Need to Calm Down. Let's watch. And now T. Swift is explaining how this all came to be. She said it started with an actual olive branch from Katy Perry, and that evolved into their settling their differences. Let's listen.
It was just fully sincere and fully we realized we've grown up. We've grown enough to realize the fact that us feeling pitted against each other for so long really did add to whatever tension we were feeling in our friendship. And it's just a really positive thing for both of us in our lives.
Well, I'm going to sleep better tonight.
But they just have to understand, healthy competition can be healthy. And I understand people are pitting them up against each other, but you're the number 1, you're number 2 on the Billboard charts half the time. So I'm glad that they've put this ridiculous feud to the side. Now Nicki Minaj and Cardi B need to come together. Ooh. But I like the idea of giving her an olive tree or olive fig. When me and Erica beefing from now on, I'm just going to give you this, Erica.
That was nice. Look, he thought about you before the show.
From now on. But just take that I love you part.
We're not beefing, Brandon.
Okay.
We're not beefing.
Hard to get back there.
Let me tell, but here's the thing. So Katy Perry, this makes more sense. Her song, what is it? It's Never Really Over. And I'm like, oh no, if it's over, it's over.
Yeah.
If it's over, it's over. Yeah. Because at this point, you have said so much about each other, and you know that's coming from a really deep-rooted place. And with friends like that, I don't need enemies. So when it is over, it is so over. We do not have to squash the beef.
She talking to you?
Yeah, that was a subliminal. This thing ain't work.
All right, guys. Well, one feud is ending. Another may just be beginning, and I'm not talking about these two. Let's get to Raquel Villanueva with news at the moment.
That's right, Jeff. UFC President Dana White says Tom Cruise and Justin Bieber's fight might actually not be such a far-fetched idea after all. He says when he first saw this tweet from Bieber, he initially brushed it off as a joke. But then White tells TMZ he got some phone calls from people connected to the stars, and Cruise might actually be interested in doing the fight. White says he'd be an idiot not to make the fight happen. And if both parties really are serious, he's ready to talk. So Bieber has trained with Floyd Mayweather, and Cruise has done all his own movie stunts. So the competition would be pretty tough.
Yeah, thank you, Raquel. I don't know. I think both of these parties have too much to lose if they lose. You know what I mean?
It's not going to happen.
I don't think so either.
For starters, that's not why we watch UFC. We watch UFC because they do things that you don't see in boxing and other sports. So that's not going to happen. There's no point in watching.
If it does, I'm watching. All right. Just when you thought Game of Thrones was over, you guys got to think it again. Stephanie Jones has the story, and it's coming in hot.
That's right, Jeff. Westeros is back in the spotlight as Game of Thrones prequel has started filming. The HBO drama is set to star Naomi Watts as a, quote, charismatic socialite hiding a dark secret. It's all taking place in Northern Ireland, where much of the original show was shot. And this series is set 1,000 years before the Game of Thrones we've all come to know. And we'll follow the world's descent from the golden age of heroes into its darkest hour. So Jeff, do you think fans are hungry for more blood, guts and gore? Or did the original show's ending leaving fans with a bad taste in their mouth? It did me.
I don't know. I think people are going to watch. Steph.
Absolutely.
Erica could jump on board from this.
Yes, you can, Erica.
And, I mean, come on, give me a breather.
But look, the good side of this, there was no Starbucks 1,000 years ago, so we're not going to see a Starbucks cup this season.
Maybe.
You
never know. All right, DBL's Live will bring you breaking news as soon as it happens. And coming up, Jennifer Lawrence and Amy Schumer are Hollywood besties, but could Amy's new baby change that? We want your DBL take. And is Lindsay Lohan's Beach Club heading into choppy waters? Find out in What Up Wednesday, coming up next. We're back on. So, Erica, you're not jumping on board a Game of Thrones prequel?
No,
Well, Anthony?
I don't know.
He probably will.
We don't even talk about it anymore. It's very
It's
divisive
over?
in the home. Yes.
It's like The Sopranos. It's over.
There's going to be a new special on Netflix that's supposed to be the samurai version of Game of Thrones.
What?
It takes place in Japan, like old school Japan.
Oh, yeah?
It's supposed to be like the samurai version of that. I'm down with that.
Oh.
I love samurais. You watch Marco Polo on Netflix?
No, is it good?
You gotta watch it. You have to watch Marco Polo.
I mean, I know what it is, but I haven't watched it.
Hands down, greatest show on
Really?
Netflix. Greatest show on Netflix.
You know what? I got a sleeper too on Netflix like that. The Last Kingdom.
I started it. It was too happy. You can't watch Vikings and then go to The Last Kingdom.
It wasn't. I mean, they get crazy, but it's. I don't know. My wife likes it too, so we got all through, and they're filming the next season right now.
They're filming. They got another season.
They got another season coming out. It was good. I really enjoyed it, and I really like the main character in there now. I don't want to ruin. I forgot. He's some like.
But you're a Vikings guy too, though, right? You watch.
I didn't watch Vikings.
Oh my gosh, you're so lucky.
Why?
Because it's great. Think of The Last Kingdom times 10. And that's how much. That's what I'm saying. You can't watch Vikings first and then go to
Last Kingdom. Oh, I got you.
Because it's like a PG-13 version of Vikings.
Did you watch Sopranos? Back in the day? You didn't watch it, man. Because we're trying to watch stuff now, so we're gonna get back on. We watched like the first 2 episodes and we got off of it, but I'm gonna make my wife watch it.
The strip club that's in it. What's it called? Satin Dolls. That's what it's called in real life. It's right down the street from where I live in Jersey.
Rob, what's the strip club called in Sopranos? The Bada Bing. Bada Bing, that's right.
In real life, it's called Satin Dolls. It's right down the street from where I live.
You didn't watch The Sopranos?
I did, but not all the way through.
I remember
watched it.
we used to go to my buddy, he owns an Italian restaurant, actually 2 buddies. So we go to his restaurant and watch The Sopranos on Sunday night and have like Italian dinner and stuff.
Italian stuff,
It was
right?
real Italian.
Hey,
They got real Italian.
Welcome back to DBL. It's What Up Wednesday, and we've got all the juicy gossip that everyone is talking about. So let's head on over to our What Up World map and grab your passport. Our first stop is Mykonos, Greece, where Lindsay Lohan is having a bad day. For starters, her reality show, Lindsay's Lohan Beach Club, is not getting a second season on MTV. Let's be honest, that statement probably doesn't surprise you nor me. Here's what's up. Lindsay says it's because she doesn't have enough drama in her life for reality TV. But I find it hard to believe. Let's be real, Linz. I mean, did you casually forget about this viral video? Does this look like a boring, no drama kind of girl to you? Lindsay, I'm sorry, babes, but I'm not buying it. Neither does this crazy hair flip look. I mean, it's pretty atrocious. And next up is Los Angeles, where Hannah Brown, aka The Bachelorette, is also having a pretty bad day. While she's busy looking for love every Monday on ABC, news just broke that one of the top contestants, Jed, here he is, had a serious girlfriend, Tut-Tut, whilst on the show. Jed's ex-girlfriend says they've been dating for months when he left for the show, all to help his music career, and that they never actually broke up. Here's what's up. This is my face that was so shocked when I found out that someone is on The Bachelorette for fame and not for true love. I mean, seriously, guys, this is quite literally the least surprising news of the day, or if not ever. And I'm ready to talk about someone having a good day. Let's check in with Adele across the pond in England, who is looking better than ever. Adele, you're smoking, babe. The 31-year-old saw the Spice Girls this week and clearly had the best time of her life. I mean, who could blame her? It's the Spice Girls, I mean, duh. But here's what's really up. Adele is looking good, and I mean good. Check out this pic of her and Sporty Spice. Oh wait, no, that's actually a bit of ginger. And this pic was from 2016. I mean, she's always been beautiful, but check out that jawline. I could cut myself on it. I mean, babes, divorce is looking good on you, honey. That's been another edition of this week's What a Wednesday, and coming up on DBL. Could Amy Schumer and Jennifer Lawrence's friendship be in jeopardy? What might be getting in the way of their good time? We can all relate next.
Hi, DBL Nation, it's Raquel here, and I have your review of Toy Story 4. So to start off with, it's a Pixar movie, so you're going to cry. Bring some tissues. Don't be like me and be awkwardly like kind of using your sleeves and trying to hide. It's a sad movie, it's heartbreaking, and I want you to know that up front, but that doesn't make it any less beautiful and funny. There's that sense of nostalgia with Woody and Buzz Lightyear and all the characters you've gotten to know, but there are some new fun characters. I gotta give a shout out to Keanu Reeves for his Evel Knievel-inspired guy, Duke Kaboom, and Forky, which I never knew I could fall in love with a spork, but I have. I'm never gonna eat a salad the same after this. Anyway, the plot is fun, and it's an adventure, and your kids will enjoy it. You'll enjoy it. If you've seen the other Toy Stories, you'll have some Easter eggs to look forward to. And overall, it's a fun time, but again, it is very sad. It does deal with some tough subjects, but in the end, I think you're gonna leave the movie satisfied. Right now, it has a 99% fresh rating on Rotten Tomatoes, which makes it near perfect. I kind of agree with it. There are points where it was like a little slower than I'd like it to be. So, do you wanna see it in theaters or do you wanna wait to watch it at home? I actually am indifferent. It's gonna be enjoyable either way. If you're a big fan of the Toy Story franchise, definitely go check it out now. But if you wanna wait, you're not gonna miss out on this big plot. Like if this was an Avengers movie, I'd say you have to see it in theaters or you're gonna miss out on what everyone's talking about. But this one is a fun movie that you can enjoy with your family. Now, if your kids are seeing it for the first time and have never seen a Toy Story movie before, I don't think they'll feel lost. I think they'll feel like they fit right in and they'll like the characters and they'll like Woody, even though I learned in this movie.
Welcome back to DBL. Having a baby takes up most of your time. Trust me, I know, I have two of them, Lawson and Layton, but can you balance a new baby and everything else in your life? Look at those little cuties, even my wife there. Right now, Oscar-winning actress Jennifer Lawrence is calling out her friend Amy Schumer. Amy posted some texts from J-Law, and Jennifer texted, "Are you asleep before 11? Is this because of the baby? Don't make me resent that baby." So we want your DBL take. Is it okay to let friendship slide when you have a new baby? Tread lightly. I have two. You want to take the first one, Brandon?
All right, let's get to these comments. Jose on Facebook says, it's totally okay to ghost your friends when you have a baby. I've been left for puppies. Babies before bros. Whoa. Who's going to want to hang out with a baby when you can hang out with B. London? Come on. On Fridays, Jeff makes it a point to go and hang out with us in the crew, and then he goes home to the babies. So hang out with the bros and then go home to the babies.
Yeah, that's
if it's
true.
okay with the wife.
I squeeze it in.
Okay,
I'm home
it's
before
okay.
dark.
Well, Rachel on YouTube says, friends aren't just there when it's convenient for you. Just like any other relationship, you need to figure out how to juggle it all. Rachel, you know, as someone who's 38 years old and doesn't have any kids, I have a complicated relationship with friends and babies, because I always assume, because my parents were very much, this is the family, you are the priority. So I assume when my friend has a child that that's the family and that's the priority. But I also feel some type of way when something significant happens in my life and people are like, well, why aren't you available for me? I don't know. After 3 babies, you weren't available for me either. So now we're even. Some people have babies that don't cry.
Ooh, I just had deja vu right there. Good thing you were talking to Rachel.
Jesse on YouTube says, you can't have it all. It's important to prioritize, and if your friends are genuine, they'll understand your situation. Jesse, I think you spoke for me right there. Your friend should understand family does come first, but gotta make a little side time for a little fun. You know what I mean?
For Big Jeff. Aisha on Facebook says, friends are the only thing that kept me sane when I had a new baby. Without them in my life, I wouldn't have been able to get through raising a child. I get it, Aisha. Sometimes mama needs to go have some fun. Daddy needs to go have some fun. Big Jeff goes and have some fun. So get you a nanny, get your mom, you know, get your sister-in-law or something to watch the kids. Go out. Have a great time.
I think it's important. I think it's important if you can
balance,
to try
right?
to balance. That.
Balance,
Absolutely.
yeah.
All right, guys. Thanks for your comments. We'll be right back.
Promotional consideration.
Welcome back to the DBL Stream Team. I'm Leo here with Kelly to review a couple of things today. First up on the chopping block is Murder Mystery. Now this stars Jennifer Aniston and Adam Sandler in a murder mystery style drama, just exactly how it sounds. They make a rich friend, they go on a cruise together, and then suddenly people start coming up murdered, and they have to figure out who did it by the end of the movie. And this is a Netflix original, and you know, Kelly, I'm gonna let you take it first. It seems like you didn't like it that much.
I love Jennifer Aniston and I love Adam Sandler, but the movie was a little slow. I gotta be honest, if I didn't have to watch it for work, I probably wouldn't have finished it.
Yeah, I'll be honest with you. I thought it had some funny moments.
Yeah,
and
a couple, yeah.
I was really curious to see who was the culprit behind all these murders.
Yeah.
And I think if they would have kind of narrowed it down to either one or the other, give me the comedy,
a little
the
sooner,
fun,
maybe?
or the murder mystery, I would have liked it a little more. But it was like they were really trying to play up these jokes, and even during like inappropriate moments, like when they were being interrogated by an FBI agent,
kind of random things.
Adam Sandler is like cracking jokes, and I'm like, dude, this is not appropriate timing.
That's the thing. Yeah, some of it just didn't make sense to me. Like, would you have really gone on a yacht with someone you met randomly?
Right
like,
away,
I don't know,
yeah, it just seemed a little bit funny. And Luke Evans seemed like the most random person to be in that role.
I agree.
Check this out and let us know what you guys think about it. This one I thought was okay, but maybe not the best.
I agree.
Our classic for this week, though, Thank You for Being a Friend. Golden Girls, y'all, is streaming on Hulu, and you said you have never seen an episode?
I've never seen Golden
Never?
Girls.
Oh
I
my
know, but I want to
goodness.
because I have so many people who come to me and they're like, Golden Girls is your jam,
I mean,
so I need to check it out.
It literally is right up your alley. Now, if you've got a Hulu subscription, you can check this one out there. What a series. I used to watch this almost every single evening with my parents. And Kelly, you mean to tell me you haven't seen it yet?
I've never seen Golden Girls, but lots of people tell me it's my jam, so I definitely need to check it out. And now's the perfect time
You
because
need
I
to
have
check
Hulu.
it out, yeah. If you got Hulu, check this one out. And then coming up on Netflix, Mr. Iglesias starring Gabriel Iglesias as a teacher instead of a comedian. So he just kind of takes a teacher-like role in high school, helping out misfit teenagers. And I think this is awesome. He's taking a George Lopez-like approach, you know, going from the stand-up into a sitcom on Netflix. Original series, guys. Check that out, coming out this Friday. And we'll see you next time on the DBL Stream Team.
Welcome back to DBL. Before we go, we have to show you a post on Instagram that's going viral. It all started when comedian Whitney Cummings posted this. It says, describe your sex life with a movie title. And celebrities are commenting on it like crazy. Mad Men actress January Jones commented, White Fang. All right.
What does that even mean?
It means she's toothy. All right. Actor James Marsden says his sex life is like Free Solo, and Beth Stern, Howard's wife, says her sex life is like Howard's End. You get that one, Steph?
Is he called Howard?
His name's Howard Stern. So, of course, we had to share our own, and mine, of course, would be This Is 40. There it is. Pretty much sums it up. What? It's not a bad thing. I have kids.
That's a great movie.
It's
That's a great
40.
movie.
It is funny.
I'm gonna kick it.
It's very accurate, too, by the way.
I don't. Okay.
Yes.
There we go.
I'm going to go with 1985 and say Crush Groove.
Ooh.
Oh, very cool.
Okay.
That's a good one.
Of course, I have to go with Heat.
Oh, Beat London.
Heat.
Oh.
You got Heat. Yeah, because Heat. Crush Groove.
Because you
Crush Groove.
feel the burn. What?
Crush Groove.
Heat about.
You break dancing before y'all get it on.
Okay.
Oh, that was my bad.
Well, I mean,
My
I think all of yours beat mine because mine would be Home Alone.
Home Alone?
That's literally, it's like the boy version of me as well. Look at his face. That is me.
See, I would have chosen Waiting to Exhale for You.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yes.
Do you want to pick another one for Brandon? He doesn't like his Heat one.
Well, I think that's a good one for Brandon now.
Thank you. And Brandon's got his groove back. There's another one.
Brandon's
got his groove back.
Weekend at Brandon's?
Oh, I know where this is going. Are we almost done with the show now? Help me out here.
We still got 30 seconds. Shout him out.
Okay, gosh, I can't think of
He
it.
said Stephanie, not Erica.
Yeah, but I'm terrible at thinking of these things like on the spot. I'm trying to think of
I got a good one. How about
Go on, darling.
How about The Big Short?
The big
40-year-old version.
I'll take that one.
It's definitely not that one.
I'll
though.
take that
one.
one.
That ship has long sailed.
Wow.
Sisterhood of the Traveling Pants.
Sisters, y'all like sisters? Keep going. Keep going.
I think we're out of time.
Keep going.
We're saved by the bell, buddy. You're saved by the bell.
Cool Running.
All right, guys. We'll be back same time, same place. Don't hesitate to throw us a couple movies that are Brandon. See you tomorrow.